American Fork is kind of known for being a Choss factory by those who have climbed there. It's been raining a lot this last week, kind of putting a damper in the goal and getting things done. With all the water, there's definitely been some erosion that takes place, and you can see the difference that it makes in the canyon. Holds break a lot easier. One of the guys I really look up to as far as developing in Utah goes is my friend Darren Kinetic. You know, he was around when they started bolting American Fork Canyon 25 years ago, and anybody who knows him knows he's still at it, he's still developing, and he's still giving a lot back to the climbing community. When I first told Darren about my goal to do every 512, he kind of laughed, and then he set a goal of his own to go bolt as many new 512s as he could to make things harder for me. In Darren's development and stuff like that, he's put out guidebooks. He just did an awesome guide for Maple Canyon, and he's almost done with an even better guide for American Fork Canyon. The old Ruckman guide to American Fork Canyon came out like almost 20 years ago, and at this point it's kind of obsolete, and Darren's new guide is going to have, you know, more than 500 plus routes that aren't in that original guide. Among those hundreds of new routes are more than 100 new 512s that aren't in the old Ruckman guide. After the rain this last week, it really hit me that I need to be doing these routes a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. So I've been doing a lot of cross training. With the weather changing, my window to be able to do this goal is getting smaller, and I need to be able to show up at the crag and execute, and I don't really have time for projecting like I've been doing. I need to be able to do 4 or 5 a day quickly, and so I've been running a lot more, and I've been going to the gym and bouldering again.
And it's kind of humbling a little bit, because a lot of these problems that I feel like I would have done really easy before I started the goal are actually feeling pretty hard.
Darren and his crew have never really stopped developing since they started 25 years ago, and they're still putting up new routes. And with the erosion factor, it kind of gets into my head a little bit sometimes, especially on some of these longer routes. One of the routes a guy and his crew put up called Division Bell that I just recently did. It's one of the tallest routes in AF. And as you get near the top, there's a lot of big blocks that feel kind of hollow, and it's kind of scary pulling because you never know if that's just going to come ripping off. So that gets in my head a little bit sometimes. I really don't want to get hurt before I finish the goal, and I don't want to hurt anybody pulling a block off on them. So it's exciting. One thing that's been cool to see from the goal, though, is a crew that's kind of come together. An amazing number of people, just really cool people, showed up who are wanting to do the goal with me. And that's cool to me, to feel that positive energy, and to see that, you know, even though I'm not out crushing 515 or 514 or even 513, you know, that people can still get something from this and can be inspired to push their own climbing harder.